What an entrance, right? Down that pathway. Oh man.
Strawberry.
So many plants. So, hey dude! Huh. Yeah. Oh man, everything is beautiful. Just cultivating like 50 different plants. Whoa.
That's so pretty.
They said you can pick and eat anything you see. Well, that's edible.
Yeah.
Strawberry!
What? Where'd you get that?
Strawberry already?
Give it to
Where'd you
me.
get that?
No, not so.
Give it to
Not so.
Eddie.
Here, here, here.
Give it to Eddie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you carry? Oh, thanks. Strawberry from my girl.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Hey, look!
I'm gonna go grab more stuff.
I see.
So this is an art, actually. In Thailand, this is an art.
It's a pastime.
We have not done this in many moons. But when Mark and I first came to Thailand, the first Moo-Ka-Ta was like mind-boggling. Maybe something in the ballpark of 129 baht. For,
Oh yeah,
and we probably ate
affordable. All you can eat. They have so many
1,000
places that are all you can
Yeah.
eat.
Oh yeah.
All you can eat Moo-Ka-Ta, yeah. Buffets.
We would have like 7 fish each. Oh, happiness.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Someone was having a party for New Year's a few days ago. And what are you looking for? You heard Mark say, you can just pick and eat anything that you see. Wait, what are those?
Here. I got a good one for you.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
I did not expect that.
Don't you think we need to wash?
She said we can eat anything that we find to pick. And I thought, oh, well, we're not going to be eating raw eggplants, but there are beautiful, beautiful things to be found in the garden. But I didn't think we'd have any like juicy, ripe things like this. I thought it would just be like herbs, you know, or like eggplants. That's amazing. Wow.
This is the first strawberry I pick in my life. I'm gonna eat it. Even without wash, but I like it. Just so happy. Is that sweet?
Wow. Did you hear that crunch? I know you're so happy.
So sour and sweet. My flavor.
It's delicious, yeah. I'm so impressed. How did you find that so fast?
Eagle eye. Eagle eye. Eagle look like chicken, so eagle eye.
Eagle is below chicken in this situation, but chicken can still have attributes of an eagle. You want to pick any jackfruit?
Jackfruit? No, they are too small.
Just eat the whole jackfruit. Dude, Micah, Lee found one just like yours. No, but just now she did actually find a huge, super red one.
Oh yeah.
Just one,
that?
but super red. Good
Gotta
job,
search.
man.
Then
You
the
gotta
one I
search
pick
hard.
is a little bit ugly. The one I pick. The one I
You gotta
pick
search
is
pretty
Been
hard.
well harvested
Yeah.
already. There are a few.
This place is a hidden gem for sure.
like strawberry?
Yeah!
So I can hear right now one motorbike clearly because it's the only man-made thing that I can hear. Insects buzzing.
I share one with Michael. I share
Wow.
another one with
I
you.
can hear the roosters. I can hear my chicken.
Eagle eyes today.
Oh, two.
I pick one red one for Michael to switch. The one he gave to me.
Thank you.
Oh.
Half.
Oh. I'm gonna looking for more.
Mm.
Here we are.
I don't know if I've ever had a strawberry directly from the plant before.
I didn't wash.
It's so sweet. Mm. I see bok choy. I see lettuce. I see Chinese kale.
Yeah.
I see
See?
normal kale.
The animal
Just
eat
rows
half
and rows.
already.
It's nobody ate the vegetables. Dude, for the Moo-Ka-Ta, we can grab some.
Oh, that's true. That is a perfect Moo-Ka-Ta
Yeah.
vegetable, yeah. Oh, there's the 3-bedroom one.
Yeah,
That must be,
next time we gotta stay in the
Oh, so,
3-bedroom house.
This place so pretty.
so up here, many different crops, many different plants can survive and actually even do very well. They can thrive up here. We are at about 1,000 meters elevation. The town of Chiang Mai is only 300, but you can also do stuff like this. Put plastic over and create even additional assistance to the plants, give them what they like, and you can grow just between here, up in the high hills, and down in the city, and all the farmlands around Chiang Mai. You can basically grow whatever you want, and that is something that continues to bless us every day that we live in Chiang Mai.
What we are waiting for right now?
Moo-Ka-Ta, moo, pork. Ka-Ta, the hot plate. In Thailand also it's called Korean barbecue because they would joke that the Korean soldiers with the metal helmet, they would just put it right on a fire and then cook in the helmet. So it kind of looks like that. I don't know if that's just a fun story, but that's what's coming for our dinner. See you soon. Look what is coming. Look at this. So they bring it all the way to the room. How awesome. So many people visiting northern Thailand in this season. This is another hit, another hot, I should say, hot, trendy thing to do. You have the hot plate, the pork hot plate, just right in front of your room. Check that out.
Let's go.
ขอบคุณมากๆครับ Dude, Mark, not just Moo-Ka-Ta, ลาบใช่ไหมครับ แล้วก็ไก่ทอด Yeah, legendary order. Oh man. Wow. Great order with the lap. Yes. Oh yeah, and you can tell those are definitely from the garden. Yeah. It's a rainbow of meats. And that's one thing you might not want a rainbow
No.
of. Oh, there's fish in there too. Yeah.
No.
And squid.
That's pretty awesome. That is
No,
actually
it's gonna...
impressive, the selection. ฤดูนี้นะครับคนมาเที่ยวเยอะไหม
ค่ะ แต่ก็น้อยกว่าช่วงที่มันเป็นโควิดอะก่อนหน้าที่มันจะเป็นโควิดมีโควิดมันก็คึกคักกว่านี้เยอะเลยค่ะ
ครับ
นี่ก็เงียบเหงาลงพริกหนุ่ม
Nice. Oh, wow. พี่เองครับ order สุดยอดครับ
นี่นะคะ
Wow, thank you very much.
เดี๋ยวนี้
This is a feast. Ping hooked it up. I thought we were just having like Moo-Ka-Ta and then all the veg from the garden, which is already a ton. Look at that, and there's more on the way. Look at that.
They look so familiar. I all see that in the garden.
That all comes, yeah, looks familiar. So, the hot coals are here. Put some fat on the top. Do that in a minute once everyone comes. But what a feast. What a blessing. To start off, take some fat and you put it right up here on the top. So you do not eat these. I have seen some people in Thailand make the mistake of just grilling this up. They thought it was some sort of sausage and they just ate how many chunks of fat, like 50 grams of just pure fat. So this is to grease the Moo-Ka-Ta. Lee is always asking us to make a video, and today even better because it's a surprise, and the location could also absolutely not be any better. It is romantic, it is peaceful, it is natural. We are next to this huge garden, and the name of this place is actually Garden on the Mountain. We are the only ones here because we also got very lucky. We've timed it perfectly. New Year's just finished, all the holiday traffic just finished going back to the cities, and we went the other way. You heard I was just chatting with her about the tourism this year. She said less than in the times before COVID, but she said they're so thankful to have people up here during these days. Prepping the pan the old-fashioned way, just with pork fat instead of butter, instead of sprayed oils, doing things the old-fashioned way, just with chunks of pork fat, right, Vic? In China, how would you do this? Just keep the fat.
Chinese hot pot, we don't have this.
But your mom would use pork fat
To make the oil to fry the dish.
Oh, okay.
We will fry the pork fat first and then get the pork oil. The pork oil is not so healthy, but
Yeah.
can make the food so tasty.
Yeah.
We will on purpose to use. We will go to the market buy the pork fat. It's cheap,
Yeah.
and so we can fry oil. We will fry one whole bowl of the oil, and when it's the winter, you keep outside. It's just like butter or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And we have 猪油拌饭. We will just like the one bowl of the
Okay.
hot
Yeah.
white rice,
Yeah.
and then 1 spoon of the pork fat,
Wow.
and then just mix and then eat.
Like a
猪油
winter
拌
dish.
饭, so tasty.
So this is an art, actually. In Thailand, this is an art.
It's a pastime.
We have not done this in many moons. But when Mark and I first came to Thailand, the first Moo-Ka-Ta was like mind-boggling. Maybe something in
Yeah.
the ballpark of 129 baht. For,
Oh yeah,
and we probably ate
affordable. All you can eat. They have so many
1,000 baht.
places that are all you can
Yeah.
eat.
Oh, yeah.
All you can eat Moo-Ka-Ta. Yeah, buffets.
We would have like 7 fish each. Oh, happiness.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So basically, each person has their own dip. You have your own plate, but then it's a communal vessel. This is what Moo-Ka-Ta is. This is a kratha, and moo is pork. But you have way more than just pork. And you start actually with all this green veg. You can just throw the whole thing in here like this. Or, if you want, break some. But you just load this tray, this trough that's full of soup. Load it up. Ah, okay. So you do this. So you have some huge
So,
bok choy.
It's more even in the trough.
Oh yeah, so it can cook evenly. And all of this came just straight from the garden. So veg and even noodles go around the trough here. Also tofu over there. And then all the meat goes on top. So you just enjoy copious amounts of both fresh veg.
You got another.
Oh wow.
Another basket of vegetables.
Oh, that one has different veg too. Oh, this is insane. So we have lettuce, bok
Water morning
choy,
glory.
we have parsley.
Huge water morning glory.
Oh, dude.
I mean, pak moon, right?
That's awesome.
It's like massive pak moon.
She outdid her. She did well. She did well with the order. Oh my gosh, dude. So right here, just check out these dishes. You can also order. On the side, you can order other dishes made to order. Tam sang. So this is the malak kino, the chayote, fried with eggs, garlic, some black pepper on top. Delicious. Definitely something you'll miss from the mountains of Thailand whenever you take a trip in the north. Famous pepper. It's kind of like a Anaheim pepper from the US, or like a banana pepper, right? It is a little spicy, but the smoky flavor is so wonderful. And then the smoked eggplant that's in there. Maybe they might also mix red spicy chilies, smaller chilies into there too. But it's just awesome. No matter what you dip in this, it all goes good. Oh, man.
All right. I think you're ready to meet it.
So then on the top goes the meat.
Just put the meat over here. That is jiggly. There are some jiggly bits.
So over here you have squid. I think that's cuttlefish and squid. And then fish. Is that jellyfish? No. And then bacon.
Is
And
it
then
pickled
just
squid? Cuttlefish? Pickled? Oh, what's that color? I don't know.
Oh wow. So we have some bacon.
Bacon? Now 무 thẳng thẳng.
I mean, it is just bacon.
Bacon. This is just strips of pork. Should you want me to add some?
Yeah, yeah. and they do slide down into the soup, so you just got to be careful. Basically, just you watch what your friends are doing and kind of keep an eye on a piece that you want to eat, but also just keep an eye on which parts are raw and which parts are done well enough to eat. And it's also awesome when people, maybe if one person takes the turn of just preparing all the meat, and then when it's finished, they serve all their friends. It's almost done already when the strips are so thin like this. So very important is your nam jim. This one is like nam jim seafood, right? And then that one is for the land meats. There you go. There's the red sauce. So usually this one for meat, this one for seafood. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. Both work well for everything in certain situations, especially if the New Year's amount of beer is involved in Moo-Ka-Ta. New Year's beer. Just sample that hors d'oeuvre tray, and then we're going to dish out rice, and then everyone's just going to enjoy. There really are a lot of dishes to go around, but it's just so fun, that first like loading of the Moo-Ka-Ta, and then it's might just basically be a free-for-all from then, because there's limited parking on top of that, and there's a lot of meat to go through. So just the hors d'oeuvre nera. Hors d'oeuvre nera. It is always funny seeing that on the menu.
Yeah.
So you take your veg and go for a dip. Is it like a half-half ratio, the eggplant to...
No, usually it's just pure.
Oh,
pure
it really is?
Yeah.
They're big enough chilies that there's like so much the fiber
They're meaty.
inside.
They're meaty. Usually it's pure, yeah.
That bitterness is awesome. Just a little...
Good.
The northern style of just roasting every ingredient never gets old. That's like something
Smoky
you
chilies.
miss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bank, like hanging out at Bank's house, he just says like, oh, have you had this with boiled eggs? Have you had this with boiled eggs? Have you had... So like, napik da dang with kai tong, or napik num kai tong.
He loves boiled eggs.
Just like from his childhood. So I guess it's like a common northern Thai thing to feed your kids.
Boiled
which
eggs.
is pretty epic.
Yeah. Boiled
Rice.
eggs with chili dip.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can go wrong with that combination.
My mom used to give me this every day before school. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you again for picking this amazing place.
Yeah, no.
And thank you,
Fantastic.
P, for hooking up the order. So the first piece, yes, quite well done.
The first time I had this 99 baht buffet.
Nice. The first time we ever had it, 99 baht.
Yeah, with my Chinese friend,
Oh, yeah.
and we eat a lot, and 99 baht just like feel like free.
Yeah, really, it is. Okay, so how about a bacon rice wrap for the first bite? Moo-Ka-Ta in the mountains doesn't get any more tasty than this.
Okay.
Great
Great location. Cheers.
So simple and just so fun. It's one of the most fun meals for sure, anywhere.
It's so tender.
Yeah, definitely what you want when the temperature is just dropping so fast. Stay really warm like this.
And the vegetables cooked in that pork broth are so good.
And the vegetables get more and more more and more pork flavor as the night goes on. After how many dozens of rounds of pork on the top, this soup just gets more and more thick. It started off almost as just water, but then it becomes
Solid. It becomes a solid throughout your meal.
really. And some people will grill like this for hours, and you can just get an entire new tray, like an entire new kratha on top, because yeah, it gets completely. Look at the state of that. It gets completely covered in remnants of pork pieces. Hey, that is good. The pork is better than the bacon. The bacon got too cooked, too well done, too fast. The pork is soft. Wow.
Yeah, the pork is bouncily tender.
And the chayote is so sweet, fried with the eggs, the garlic, so sweet, so perfect. The amount of food here is so much. I was just in happy confusion where to go next, but I just have to share with you. Dude, the lap is like incredible. I'm just looking for some liver, because that's the first feed I got.
Organs in there. You taste the organs and the blood curdled up in there.
And after so many years living in Isan, at first I was like confused, like, is my allegiance changing? But now I'm totally sold on Northern Lap.
Oh,
it's so much better than
Love is so good.
Yeah. So I'm eating it with chopsticks, which you should not ever do unless you are in this situation. So this was the utensil I was already using. Liver, some intestine. You can just see all the blood, the coagulated blood. It's all cooked. This is not raw lap, even though raw lap is the traditional way to eat lap in the north for sure. It is just, yeah, I tasted it already. It is an incredible recipe. So you just eat lap with fresh herbs, which is what's on this plate right here. So we've got some cilantro, white cabbage, or is that Napa cabbage? White Napa cabbage.
Napa cabbage.
And that is a complete combo all on its own. That's good. Oh, the chef, dude. So he's clearly like a northern Thai
We
male.
are in like a village,
Yeah.
mountain village.
This is fun food. That's what they're eating every day.
Hello.
I will pass the last bite of lap to you. Thank
Oh.
you.
So we have eaten a lot this evening. It was a treat in so many ways, just hanging out with old friends, talking about the times over the past year, the past 2 years actually. Oh man, and what a situation to do it in. And this is also like, you know, just the tradition of Moo-Ka-Ta, just hanging out, especially in a time like a holiday season, hanging out for hours, just staying up late, sharing stories, having a great time with your friends. That is what Moo-Ka-Ta just provides. I am very full, but as Lee just said, why not share the last bite? You can see the pan, it's almost run dry, but the lap has still one more bite left to give. And it's a big bite. Northern Thai's best recipe. A lap, cheers, and a good night to everyone. See you for the next video.
I'm so happy eating in front of our room. The first time I eat at a restaurant room. Did you feel cold?
Pretty cool. Yeah, this is awesome.
Can you believe you in Thailand?
Almost. The north is special. The mountains are full of surprises.
How about your background music?
That's another surprise. The hills are totally alive with the sounds of karaoke.
Yes, where are you right now?
Pong Yang. Chiang Mai ครับ
Chiang Mai. I feel myself in southern China right now.
Oh yeah.
Freezing cold. Enjoying your fire. It's deck of fire.
Yeah.
Enjoy your fire.
Camping.
Yes, when we go to camping. I make a
This
video.
is like better than camping.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
Soon. 2 more days.
You poor nose.